Welcome, everyone. Spoiled Rotten Podcast has a special production for you tonight. We owe old school football. We're going to go back to 2009, and one of our colleagues is going to play the entire Georgia season on that 2009 PlayStation. We've created a quarterback, Jalen Brody, and he's going to play the quarterback position. Stafford, in our world, is gone, injured, out for the year, and Georgia's got to depend on a freshman quarterback, a true freshman. Really good, big kid, 6'6", 240, got a rocket arm, got acceleration, he can run, he can do it all, but he is raw. And we're going to be bringing you the entire season. We're going to have Kyle on our Spoiled Rotten team is going to play the game. Now, this Kyle has played a lot of football in the video games, Madden, he's played everything. But we ran across the old school 2009 game, got a console to play it on. We got the joysticks and all that. We won't be able to show you the game because of copyright. We're not sure about that. If we can fix that, we'll do it different. But what we're going to do is have him play the whole season, and selected games, we're going to actually give you the play-by-play as best we can. So, look forward to that. This is what you're going to be watching. It's what you clicked on. The 2009 old school PlayStation. We're going to relive the 2009 season, and we'll see if we can do better than Georgia did that year themselves. They went something like, I believe, 7-5, coming in with a number 1 ranking. So the computer considers this a good football team, and we're going to have a lot of fun playing that season. We've already played 3 games. This is 2 games. This is the 3rd game. Some of those are available. If you want to watch or listen to the play-by-play on individual games, we'll figure out a way, a playlist, or you can just punch in the playlist and listen to a particular game. But this one is Georgia and South Carolina, and on the road in Columbia with the freshman quarterback, and we're going to get right down to that in just a minute. Certainly the one we've been waiting for, Georgia and South Carolina. Both teams defeated coming in. The story has to be the story of the Stafford went down. We were number 1 preseason and still are number 1. South Carolina rated 12th. The story for Georgia will undoubtedly be Jalen Brody, the freshman quarterback, has come in, and preseason number 1 team still has a shot. Jalen Brody can have another good game. Now, he has had a problem with accuracy. What was that, Tom? The ratio of what, 13 to 8? What was the touchdown ratio? 8 to 5. We'll take the 8, and the 5 didn't hurt us. But now we're playing South Carolina, and all receptions could decide this game, and we'll have to pay a lot of attention to see how Jalen Brody responds in this very difficult game. We're in South Carolina, the toughest place to be in the country, and Jalen Brody will have to play possibly a little better than he has. He's had trouble with interceptions. They hurt us. They could hurt us today, and we're almost set for kickoff here in South Carolina and underway. All right, so we're underway here in Carolina, Georgia, undefeated and scored on so far. Powerful offense against our defense, and now we push him back. And Carolina, opening possession, are in trouble as they're on the 28 or the 36, 4th and 14. The defense has brought that kind of punter out. He booms one deep. Number 2 will take it, and they hit him right there. Right there, they hit him. But he was going to take a turn and had a run
He had all that field, but he goes. And that's the way they play ball. North Carolina, Georgia. Jalen Brady, the 22. Score early. Jalen takes it, gonna hand it off. Oh, he keeps it and throws deep downfield and intercepted. Taken back to the 40 to Carolina. 22, I believe it was, reached up and grabbed that ball. Kind of intercepts. For one, the receiver there was definitely running the right route. It's not going to matter because it's got the ball back. The 38 throws, complete around the right hash. Number 9 caught ball. The cover 2. On the 34, Carolina just zipped it out there and got the best offense in the league. Don't forget that. Carolina never hands it off. No, he throws. It is ripping our secondary. He's throwing these daggers down to the left. Carolina just slicing us down the field. We gave them the ball on a Jalen Brody reception. Carolina trying to capitalize. Here they come. Number 7 underneath to the backfield. They're in like a spread 4. He runs back, throws deep and bouncing in the end zone. They had good coverage by this area. They were in a cover 2. And they dashed down the gold on that one. Carolina. And to rip her hearts out early. Takes it. Tips a little dart down around the 20. Did he chip? Looks like he did. There's South Carolina first down. Number 7 zipping them. They're not in for big ones, but they're throwing for things they need. And we win on number 7, 41 for Georgia out of Moultrie. Came in, led the charge. 2 or 3 dogs all over the quarterback. China has been denied twice in a row. Here a Jalen Brody mistake. Gonna try a field goal. We almost blocked, but not enough. And the kick is good. The defense came out and did what they had to do. They stopped this Carolina offense twice. And they only got 3 points. And we only made a mistake. The Carolina leading, and we helped them. He got the ball back. Number 11 takes the off. He scoots up to around the maybe on the 18. And now Jalen Brody, we'll see what he can do. He drops back, the throw, downfield. Whoa, and a crowd, I believe. Georgia man got it, number 1. The guy that made the bad route that time, right where he had to be, complete. A monstrous catch by number 1. Down, Dogs. Kind of came in and got the first nibble. Now we're trying to fight back. Underneath, there's 2 wideouts and 1 in the backfield, 24. And he throws right down the middle at the tight end. Well, they said he dropped it. I don't know how he dropped that one. They're going to replay that one. I don't see how that was a drop. Goes back, rolls to his left, turns, throws right. Uh-oh, he didn't catch it. He did not catch it. Tipped it with his left hand, incomplete. Trying to make a statement here in give it to the tail. It dives over 24. That's a couple of yards. What do you get? 4. Folks may have to go to that running game a bit to settle things down. They do. Again, number 24. This time he's hit. He got a yard. 4th down. Dogs on 45 and going to go for it. And fake the 24. He's rolling out to his right, plants. And that may have caught it. He catch it. Jalen Brody. Yeah, he got the man. And it's the first down. The Dogs on the 18. It was diving near the out of bounds and got it. Now there's a flag. Is that on us? False start. Jalen Brody. A false start. Now they come up. And a 5-2. It's like they might be in a cover 2. Now they move people around. And 24 is in the long count. Drops back. Now rolling. And turns. Throws again. Acted. down the middle. Who was it that got it? Carolina's picked off Jalen Brody again. Now Carolina leading 3-0. Look at that clock. Quarter's almost gone. And with it, they hand it to the tailback and he's for about 4. And with a 3-point lead, but they're going to pound it. He diced us the last time. All right. Wide out, throws down the middle of the end, and I think he got it. Oh, a Georgia man caught it, tapped it. There's like 37, reached in, and that football. Georgia has saved those, and he intercepted that pass, and that would have been a dagger to the had they called it. But we got the ball. Give it to 24, and he drives for 4 yards, all he could get. He was trying to get more on the 20. 2 seconds in the quarter. 0-0 South Carolina. Then Brody hands it off. Fakes, rolls again. He's throwing down the middle. We're in the flats. Number 42. 87 caught that ball. Jalen Brody is dicing his own version of salad right here. His shot daggers right and left. He drops back and hands it to the tail. Touchdown! He faked it and ran him over. A roll, amazing play. I took it, ran one step in, and then turned to right and curled in with almost nobody in him. Touchdown for Georgia. The point after. Set, and it's good right down the middle. And to lead into 3 here in South Carolina. And man, how often does that even happen? We come down to the worst place to play in the world. We've got a rookie freshman who's played his heart out. He just scored us a touchdown. They're kicking off. It's not even the second quarter, and we're winning 7-3. China's got it, and they're going to bounce on him somewhere around the 30. And they got the ball on the 29. We took momentum, but can we keep it? Defense has to play good here to come in. And number fumble, the ball, Slew's got it. China dives on it, but we got people wide, and he had to do something. But he wasn't quick enough, and get down 17 for Carolina. For 7, best offense in the country, and far they've done well. Again, dicing is incomplete. Got a man right in. Who was it that blocked that shot? What was his name? Man got in there and dived on that ball. He was beat, but he came in and blocked it. They're in a cover 2. Great defensive play there. Good effort by Georgia. It's still 3rd and 17. Getting their breath. He came in and got the lead and saw us get back. They're going to throw downfield. Almost. Number 9 was open, but 2 Georgia men with the ball kind of hit one of them shoulder pads. Badly thrown ball. Carolina is now 4th down for the 3rd tonight, and they're going to punt the football for the time as well. The second time they kicked a field goal, one of those 4th downs, you remember? Got it. We run sideways, we hop over, but he grabbed him like a horse collar around the 30. How far did he get? Up to the 46 before they yanked him down. Looked like he was trying to get a little return, got some momentum, and about to cut loose, and somebody grabbed his. Down he went with 13. Brody has got us in this football game. He's got us in this game. Back. Oh, he's in. Down he goes. Jalen Brody went back to 2.5 steps, and somebody him. You didn't even see him. It was like he got bit by a rattlesnake. And down went. And this kid has come in and tried to win the ball game. And he's given all he's got. On the 44. Shotgun. Great. Stumbling and throwing. Bouncing off a Carolina shoulder pad. On the 44. But Jalen Brody's head. I don't know where it was on that play. He almost threw another one away. He's still trying. Here they come. Shotgun and Brady. 2 wideouts, and 24 right beside him. Rolling to his right. He's slinging it downfield. Did he hit him? Yes, he did. Number 88, I think. Long pass. Man was right on him. 5. He caught that ball. I don't know how he got, but he did on the 20. Jalen Brody. Jalen's come here and got us on the 20. It's off. 24, digging, 10, 5, touchdown again. Another one for 24. A run. Look at them celebrating the zone. Georgia is somehow leading this game. Here he goes. He turned wide. Just a little back dive that turned into like from the wishbone and curled right. Is there a flag? A celebration penalty for Georgia. Oh my, oh my. What are we doing to ourselves here tonight? Is he going to kick it again? What are we doing? Extra point, right? Okay, finally we got it. And an extra point is an adventure over here in Carolina. Oh, in case I fell off my chair, I think we're 14-3 now. Now we kick off, and in Carolina, they take it, a good kick right up the middle, and he finally grabs him somewhere past him. The kicker had to get him. We had our foot on the neck, and Carolina just will not die. We gave him a good return, but they kind of 37. It bounced the other way. They're trying to grind it off the tackles. We go right there and plug the hole. We got a couple. We got more. It's like he got a yard. Carolina, 2nd and 9. Minutes to play in the half. And hollers at somebody, takes the snap, and both throws. He's got a man open. Nobody's going to catch this guy. Touchdown, South Carolina. He threw a dagger right over the middle. There's nobody there, and it's like the outfield down. Nobody was going to catch that kid. Now Carolina will kick an extra point, and we got our hot dog from when we kicked off. It's 14-10. Is that a different kind of ball game? Well, it could be. Carolina just went right in the field and sliced a touchdown. We'll take our shot. 11 goes up the middle, cruises to about 30, and then all of a sudden everything left on him right there. They're on a 33. 52 and a half. Are we just going to try to coast and go home to halftime, leading 14-10? The way this South Carolina team dices down, they need to score a touchdown in my mind. Here he comes, rolling to his right. Goes complete. Nice play. Cody, a business-like touchdown, a light play. Didn't score, but it's a great play. Comes on the 36. Look at that clock, 2:35. Cody takes it, throws down the middle. Got a wide receiver was cutting across 15 yards maybe on the 14, and Jalen Brady just went where he had to. A really good play by the quarterback and the receiver. Power eye. And it looks like Brady's going to throw down to the middle. Incomplete. Right around the 1 or 2, but on the 14. Back it down to go to the tail. He pushes and bounces, and then he crashes. Got a yard. And somehow it's 3rd down and 9 all of us. We really thought we could get it out. Spread them out. 3 wide outs. 4 in the backfield. Brady rolling, stops, and sacked. It brought him down as he was turning to go. Incomplete. He got the ball away, but they're all over him. Don't know what we were doing, but they did in. 3 wide outs, 24 in the field. Brady rolling again, turns from field, throws down the middle, was intercepted. Just incomplete. That was a good throw. For 13, down there near the end zone. Hang on, that'll be Carolina's ball. They throw down the middle for a 1st down more as we were trying to figure out what we're trying to do. Momentum is so confused in this game. I don't think old lady Momentum knows who's in it right now. 14-10. Somehow you get that feeling that 30 might be enough for Carolina to that board and grab the lead before there's plenty of time for that. They come in, we send pressure. 7 got twisted and knocked around. 55 came in. We put pressure. A monster green double X. It looked like it worked. Now it's 2nd down 14. Defense got a mark there. Now, they throw deep downfield and it bounces down in 14. Carolina got a chance to get them and grab the lead. Here in the home crowd, they're roaring. You can barely hear themselves here. And now he's giving them to quiet down a little. 3rd and 14. They're on the 19. To the tail, he slices. A little gain, but with a minute 12, it's 4th down. to go, and the defense stiffened. They're going to punt, it looks like. We take it sideways and then turn around and go down. We're still on the 36. The main thing is we've got the football. And Carolina did not get into the end zone. They've had 4 good shots. We stopped them. From the shotgun. It was downfield in a crowd, a lot of traffic, but bounces incomplete. There were 2 Carolina guys ramming 13. Ball was thrown in the middle of it, and it somehow will take it. Freshman has come in, and he's keeping us in this game. Got the ball. Brady stops again. He's throwing in a crowd and intercepted. He threw it in a crowd of South Carolina. There were 3 South Carolina men could grab it, and one of them did. I didn't even see a Georgia guy nearby. And it's still not the half, still not behind. And mistakes and missed opportunities for Dogs, but they're hanging in. Still leading 14-10. Throwing, and it bounced off somebody's. Incomplete. We had a couple men on the receiver. Was just trying to slant it out to the left, and it didn't work. Remember how they sliced and diced us, and forget kid number 7, number 1 offense in the country, and we've held them and punt 4 times and a half. Throw on the slants on a little skipper, and he got it, but it didn't get much. They got 4. They got it, and Carolina just got the ball, and crowds roaring because they wanted to be in the lead before the half. They've got 43 seconds to do that. We stopped this offense, the best offense in the country, 4 times already, but they still got the ball. Now we come crashing in 13. Who was that? 33 got in. 2 of the blockers turns the wrong direction on the quarterback. Just a good play, our guy. And we stopped him again. And down. The 5th time and a half, Carolina punts, and it bounces into the end zone. 34 seconds in the half, and you think, what are you going to do? Going to try to add to that lead? This makes it hard to know what to do. It's a loud stadium. We got a young freshman. He's made some mistakes, but he's leading to 10. From the shotgun, Brady stomps his left foot, takes a step, and they come after him. But he got it off. They came after him, but he got it off in the 31. Steps his left foot again, snaps to the right, and throws downfield. Look, our man got it, number 86 or 80, around the 10. Jalen Brady walks up, just like stamps his foot, rolls this time, slings it, complete. No, bounces out. Hands, was it incomplete? Or was fumble?
What did he do?
Jalen Brady threw a dagger right where it had to be. It looked like our guy had caught it. It looked like he caught it.
Caught it. And he fumbled.
But then he fumbled. And Carolina's got the ball back. Here we go. They drive up the middle. Number 33 in on top for Georgia. Kid out of Swainsboro. 3rd quarter. Get the spectacles back on. What a half. Dogs managed to take the lead at the half. Now it's the 3rd quarter. Brady. The ball is on the 24. 2nd 16. And they got a lot of pressure on us in the last one. Brady throwing, left side. Oh, wide open and dropped. He put the ball right where he had to. Number 85 couldn't hang on to it. I can't believe he didn't catch that ball. But he didn't. And Jalen Brady threw a good one, but it didn't get caught. Down to his right foot now. Drops back. Throws again. Same spot, same receiver. And this time he caught it, I think. Jalen Brody
This time he caught it, and he caught a rocket off his right shoulder facing the sideline. Masterfully played, had the outside edge, and just snagged that football. A good play by the receiver. This time we run it and drive for 2 or 3 on the 50. Third quarter, momentum. Georgia had the lead at the half, but man, it was not a pretty half. Brady, this time he's rolling and turns and throws. And it's intercepted. No! Jalen Brody, another interception. And that really hurts as we were driving with momentum in the third quarter. Man, that's a hard-hitting football game. Carolina throwing it out of bounds. Well, he caught it. And this crowd is loud. Carolina has the football. Number 7 shouts something, takes it, goes left side. In a crowd, 2 dogs right in front of that ball, but somehow he caught it. Carolina just can do no wrong. Number 7 just threw a little slant. We had 2 men on it, but he got it. 1 in the backfield, 2 wideouts. Hand off to the tail, and we smash him as soon as he got it. Loss of 2. 33-56 got in there. Georgia defense has played its hearts out tonight. They've been burnt. But they've made them punt 5 times and a half. Again, Carolina go to the tail, driving up the middle, picked up some yards, but not enough. And it's 4th down again. And I've lost count of how many times that punter has punted for Carolina. Thank goodness it's been a lot. Number 11 comes crashing in. He may have blocked it. Oh, he was kicking a field goal. And it was good. Remember, I thought he was punting. I didn't even know he had the field goal unit out. Anyway, they got it. And now we take it, the kickoff, and we bounce around. Number 12. All right, so it's on the 23, it's 3rd down. First down, third quarter. We run up the middle, smashing. Number 52 hit him. Was that Marino that took it? That's Marino in the back. Again, they go to him, and he drives off the tackles, twisting for a couple of 3-4 yards. 2:08 to play. Third quarter. Carolina. Loud stadium. A young quarterback, a freshman. Hands off to Marino, and they shove him back after he got a yard. Dogs are going to be 4th and 1. Marino twisted, but not enough. We're going to go for it, and we handed it. No, he fakes it. And diving for the first down is Jalen Brady on a keeper. He pump faked it to Marino, actually, and then took off and run. And the kid just got us a first down. You can't say enough about how this kid has stood up. He's held his head high. Now he's rolling, slinging it downfield. Caught. One-handed catch by number 1. And that's about the 5th big one I've seen in the night. He beat him. He turned, he jumped, and caught it with one hand. The ball was there. First down. That was a big league catch and a big league throw, and Dogs have the ball down deep in Carolina territory, but still leading, barely 14-13. Miguel Moreno twisting and diving and jumping. He might have got 4, depending on the spot. We come up again. Carolina's digging in. The crowd's roaring. On the 12, we hand it to Moreno. No, he fakes it and loses 7 yards. He tried to pump fake it, and then he handed it to Moreno in a fake, and all the time Carolina was gathering an army to bring him down. Again, Brady rolling, twisting, turning, and almost blindly throwing to the Carolina receiver who bounced off his jersey, intended for 13. But he spins before he makes that throw. Like he doesn't even know where the ball might go. Oh, we'll try a field goal. Number 33 will line it up. 14-13, Dogs leading. And it's down. And the kick looks good. A little line drive kick. And 23 pops it through. And it's 17-13, Georgia leading. We kick off. Carolina takes it around the 5, the 10, the 15, and they hit him hard. Oh, around the 19. Boy, they really knocked that kid around. Somebody really hit the Carolina runner, and that's where they'll spot it on the 24. They go to, no, he throws it downfield and incomplete. Deep. They hit the tight end and he caught it and got 10 more. 84. The wide receiver, number 84, got that ball. Carolina comes up, crowd roaring. 2 men in the backfield, and we come over the top and crunch him. 1 man, 2 men, 3 men, all of them hitting the quarterback. The South Carolina line just collapsed like an old shack. And that's the end of the third quarter. Somehow we crashed in. Can't say enough about this defense. They've really stood up to the test. Number 1 offense in the country, aiming at them. And again, they slice one down the middle. Complete for 7 or 8 yards, and we try to bring him down. South Carolina with a gashing wound. He just dashed us for 12 yards like it was nothing. Now they come up to the running backs, and he throws it instead. Complete. 3 men were all around him, but he got it. That quick release. All that talent. South Carolina, they're looking at the best offense in the country. We're number 1 as a team, but they're number 12. Crowd roaring. We almost jump off sides. They give it to their tail, and we're right there. You can hear the shoulder pads crunching. These teams are hitting hard. And it's getting very loud here in Carolina. 17-13, Dogs leading, but it's always a war. This time they throw it down the middle, aiming for the tight end. Who was it? On the ground, and he had the ball. He threw it. It looks like the tight end in the crowd, and the Carolina man acts like he caught it. Carolina just dicing it down the field. Again, turns, throws, looks. We crash in. Number 56 gets in. It's a sack. The Dogs put pressure on him. He couldn't find a man. He turned again, and then the elevator shut down. Carolina trying to get a touchdown. This time he dances back and forth in the box, throws it out on the flats, complete and out of bounds. He was punching every direction and chose to the right. And a Carolina guy was there and he was shoved out of bounds. They're on a 23. 17-13. Dogs somehow still leading. Carolina slicing us again.
Come on.
Throws it down the middle. He's caught. And Carolina may have a first down. They just keep chopping us with 6-7 yard darts. They're on the 14. 2:41 in the third quarter. Again, not a time. Throws again. Complete. Like number 17. Carolina's passing game is just dicing our secondary up. They're in a power eye. Handoff. And we stop him in his tracks. Lost 4 yards. We came in. They're in a power eye. And they actually ran a run and we knock it back. Good defensive call by the Dogs. Carolina fake the handoff, throws down in the end zone, almost intercepted by a Dog. Who was that almost had it? He had his hands on it, number 95. Third down and goal. We almost had that ball. On the 7. Carolina, one running back in the backfield. Drops back. We surround people, and he looks like the quarterback might have went down. And he did. Number 33, the first man in. Georgia's pressure has been sometimes not there, but when it has been there, it's hit home. And that one was hitting home. And it's fourth down and goal because of that. It's spread out in a 4. Carolina with a running back in the backfield rolling. Takes this. Well, he went down. The quarterback rolling to his left and then spinning and then bouncing off number 39. Somehow a Georgia man was on top of him. And we dodged another bullet. We're in the fourth quarter. Somehow it's 17-13 Georgia. Somehow we have the football. And somehow the best offense in the country once again didn't score. Footstep to the right, stomps, hands off to the tail. No, he fakes it, and they're going to throw, and it bounces off his hands. Wide open receiver, but off his fingertips. Good throw. And on the 22, third down 6, Carolina, Georgia. Dogs number 1 so far. Carolina number 12. Jalen Brody having a game that could be his. Takes the snap. Throws left. Fakes. Digs. Runs across the first down, I think. On his feet. Nothing was there, but he just took what they would give him or what he could steal. Because he had to bounce off some guys, but he got some yards. Got a first down. Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, and that time he did. Once again, Jalen Brody, he's got the ball, and he's going to sling it to the left. Incomplete. If we can see. All right, 24 in the backfield. He gets the ball. They give it to Marino. He's driving 5, 10. Marino, 15 or 20 yards. He just kept dashing down the right side. He took off. Nobody could catch him. He gets it, splits it to the right, and keeps moving and keeps moving. One man missed him, another man missed him. And finally, somebody got him on his shoelace. Ray would have had a touchdown. Marino got loose. Carolina has to be aware we have something like that, and I don't know if they do. 24 Marino to the left. This time Jalen Brody keeps it. He's spinning, running. Now he's going to throw it. And it may be caught. It looks like a Georgia man caught it around the 10. 88. What a catch over his shoulder. He rolled out, got in space, leaped over his shoulder and caught it. The ball just dropped right where it had to. That was a good throw. This kid has a good arm. He can throw the ball. He has good legs, and he makes a few mistakes. But he's really played a well of a football game. Hands off again, Marino. Diving, twisting, spinning, trying to keep the drive going, and he does. We're on the 9. 45 seconds to play. Georgia leading 17-13. Jalen Brady has the ball and rolling to the right. Stops, throws to a wide open receiver in the end zone. Did he catch it? 85. In the end zone. He stopped, threw a dart right there. Who was it? Number 1. Made that catch in the end zone. And the Dogs may have stepped on the Carolina's neck. 23-13. 33 seconds to play in the game. And the Carolina crowd's going wild. We kicked the extra point. And it's good. 24-13. An 11-point lead with 33 seconds somehow. That's the way this game is working. It's always like that in the SEC. We kick off to Carolina. They're going to take it. It wasn't a great kick, and he's breaking loose down the middle, and he may have got to midfield. "29 seconds. They're on the 38. They have 29 seconds. They're on 38. They're down 11. The best offense in the country. Going to throw it downfield, and it bounces 2 or 3 times before it stops rolling, incomplete. Jalen Brody, what a day he's had. Yeah, but he still got us a win. 24-13. A lot of mistakes. They said he'd make them, and he did. But he paid a lot of them back. Carolina, just a few seconds, we roll around, and his quarterback drops down the ground. 18 seconds. On to 33. We dropped him back. 3rd and 15. 10, 9. Look at that clock turn, and the ball bounces. The quarterback, no, he still had throws. We may have picked it off, incomplete. 4 seconds left. We threw it down around the 20. I thought we caught it, and we didn't catch it, and nobody did. 4 seconds. Carolina down by 11. Dogs lead 24-13. Best offense in the country with 4 seconds. And they snap it. And he rolls. And we come after him. And it looks like we may have swallowed him up. 55 got in. 57 got in. And that'll do it. And Georgia has come down to Carolina, to Columbia, and defeated a 12th-ranked South Carolina team. And a quarterback who made a lot of mistakes. A freshman who wasn't supposed to be here. Stafford went down. And this freshman kid saved our fannies today. And I don't care how many mistakes he made a lot of great plays. And the main thing he did was he went out and won a ball game. And let's don't forget that. Yeah, he threw 4 picks. But he won us a ball game 24 to 13, and the defense probably should get all the credit. But Jalen Carter did what had to be done, and the Dogs won a game here on the road in the SEC against the best team they'll probably see for the rest of the year. 139 total yards for Carolina for the whole day. Anything else there we should point out? We'll do a whole recap on the finals in a minute if you want to stick around for that. But Dogs have come out and won a ball game here in Carolina, and it looked like they tried their best not to. I'm not saying that in a bad way. We gave them a lot of shots.
Sacked them 11 times.
But this defense sacked them 11 times. 11 times. And they still diced us. They did damage in the passing game. How many yards did that kid get? 180. That's not bad considering the way he can throw. Because that's a 300-yard guy. But we held him to just enough. The main thing wasn't the yardage. It was the momentum. He had possessions after possessions after possessions where he was winning most of the downs, but he would lose third down. And Carolina would punt. So the Dogs made a big plays when they had to. They played a really good football team, and Carolina's nothing to be ashamed of. They played a great game, and it was a loud stadium, and it's hard to win a game like this, and the Dogs just did. And they just did it with a young quarterback. Well, I know they're going to chew him up. 4 picks. You can't do that, but he did. But with that defense, those picks weren't fatal. So what would a coach do? Your quarterback, Stafford, Heisman candidate, goes down. Are you going to complain about what the kid they bring up does when he wins a game for you here on the road like that? I don't think you can complain about that at all. I think this Georgia team is going to get attention now as they're number one. And everybody was licking their chops because they couldn't possibly stay there without a quarterback. And the kid they threw out has done a whale of a job. And give him a game or two. I know those mistakes won't be as many. But even with them, with this defense.
So far through 3 games, Jalen Brody's 56 of 110, 1,248 yards, 10 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
Roll that by me again, the TD to interceptions.
10 to 11.
10 to 11?
We just threw 4. It's 7 coming into the game.
Okay, so how many touchdowns has he had in these 3 games now?
10. And he's had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Now, this is the first real game he's had, though. Because this was South Carolina on the road. You can't overstate that. The kid comes in on the road. Yeah, okay. How many interceptions did he throw?
4.
Oh, my goodness. How many touchdowns did he throw? How many touchdowns did he orchestrate? Because the way he chose Marino tonight was somebody was running that offense very well. They saw he made mistakes, but they still knew they had to take what he could give them. But they knew that Marino could make a few big plays. It saved a lot of pressure on that kid. And Marino did that, and he was a very good running back for us tonight. Don't you agree? I mean, if Marino hadn't done that, I don't think we'd have won the game. But Jalen Brady, the way I saw his game is that he's capable of a game that could scare people. Because those mistakes that he threw tonight, they were mistakes. But that's good because you can fix mistakes. He never should have made those throws, but he knows that. And every quarterback has to go through that. It's like a starting pitcher in baseball. You know that just because he may have throw a few home runs, he's got the goods, and he's going to be a good quarterback for you. Georgia has a good quarterback in Jalen Brody. They have something special there because you like his poise, you like his, he didn't let this team quit. Don't you agree? I mean, what I mean to that is, when he made those mistakes, he could have shrunk up and they could have just went with Marino and dumbed the game down and could have lost this game 14-10. He kept them aggressive. And that helped the defense because he was aggressive. It allowed the defense to be aggressive. And that's how they saved the game, was an aggressive defense. Don't you agree? I mean, this game was won because of decisive defensive plays that a bold defense, it's like it's going to stop people. So it's a force. And they did that against the best team in the country. Offense. I think this win here tonight, I don't think anybody should be talking about how many interceptions. You know what that's like? It's like talking to Michelangelo, right? After he paints the Mona Lisa. Or what's his best painting? But it's like taking that painting and saying, but did you know that Da Vinci drank 8 bottles of wine that night? I mean, it's like he made mistakes. A quarterback is going to make mistakes. I watched this kid play against the 2 games he played. He made mistakes. But I don't really worry about it because what I saw this kid do is he also made a lot of plays. So you keep making plays, stop making mistakes. Next thing you know, you're something somebody's going to want and talk about. He's a raw freshman. He's thrown in. You can't forget that. So, Georgia, a big winner here in South Carolina. Boy, it feels good to win one on the road, don't it? Now, Georgia is the team to beat. 2009, they knocked off the South Carolina Gamecocks. We'll have a report on that game. Spoiled Rotten Podcast actually provided you the play-by-play of that game if you wanted to watch it. But that was a good football game. And this team looks like a good football team. This Georgia Bulldog team in 2009, led by, right now, Jalen Brody. They had to pause. No one's heard of him because he's a freshman thrown in because Stafford got injured. Brody went to South Carolina and won a football game. 4 interceptions, and it didn't matter. But that was a good football game, and Georgia made the South Carolina team make enough mistakes to walk away with a win. But that was a really good football team. I don't think Georgia's going to have a team that's going to be that hard to beat on the schedule.
Got Alabama.
Yeah, they have Alabama coming up. When is that?
Arizona State next, then Alabama, then a bye week, and Tennessee, Vanderbilt, LSU, Florida, Kentucky, Auburn, bye week, Georgia Tech.
Wow. So what is go back to the next game, next week. Arizona State, that's home.
It's away.
We play away there. So will that be a problem for this young kid being on another road game?
I don't think it's Arizona State.
It should be like a tune-up so he can maybe get better. Then the next game's Alabama. At home. So we'll want to watch that one. That's going to be the big game. Now, Tennessee, that's always a problem.
You will have to play LSU on the road.
LSU on the road. Boy, this kid's got a lot of road games, don't he? Carolina and LSU on the road the same year. So how many weeks is he going to have before he's got to play LSU on the road? Five weeks.
He's got a bye week now.
So is he the best SEC quarterback right now?
That one.
Well, he's on the best SEC team. Quite obviously, they beat South Carolina. That puts him in the front runner. LSU, of course, will have to be dealt with. Absolutely. Can this team beat LSU? No one knows. Can this team beat LSU? If they can probably win the SEC. even if they can't beat LSU, they probably can win the SEC. I don't see any team beating this team on the schedule. That puts us undefeated. So we can say, by what point will this Jalen Brody say he has 7 really good games on his belt, playing for the national title? What happens if Stafford doesn't come back?
So Brady is the kid.
Brody.
Huh?
Brody.